Welcome in, everyone. If there's anybody in here, I appreciate you joining me here tonight. It's kind of an off day for me, but I got a lot of stuff. I got bought a huge Pokemon collection, a bunch of video games. Again, I got a little bit of video games tonight. We did a lot last night. It has been kind of a crazy few days. I'm going to be buying another huge collection of Pokemon very soon. But let's start it off with something really cool as a giveaway. Let's do a vintage Pokemon card. It's going to be a vintage Poliwhirl. Got to show the Poliwhirls some love. The Poliwhirls of the world. So this is a base set vintage Poliwhirl. It's actually a fairly valuable card, especially since, to be honest with you, it is gradable. Almost every single card in this collection is incredibly gradable, and I'm planning on getting a lot of them graded. In fact, here's one of my many sheets that I've been looking at for grading. So we do have a lot of cool items. We have various controllers for various systems. We have a Nintendo DS Lite. It does work. A bunch of games. We have a little off-brand Nintendo style gaming system. Comes with a controller and the audio video cable plus power cable to get it rolling right away. Run it. All right, hold on. I'm going to start off right here. Move to stage. We'll start off with this guy. This is like the off-brand Nintendo thing. It does work. There's a bunch of games preloaded on it. It has a Nintendo controller, and then it also has buying one of those bulk lots. That's great. So I decided to do that because I have thousands of cards and I have to get through them, and I really can't. I can't sit and look at every single card that I have. So I will be running a little back, about to take this down. It does work. It's in great shape. It has all the cords and cables, and it's a great way to kind of have some fun without having to break the bank. Little back, taking that down. Let me grab a box for you, Little back. I don't think there's currently a box for you. Those Pokemon lots are going to be a lot of fun, and I've got a lot of great cards I'm going to sprinkle in there. We're just going to get rid of as much as I can. They're like $10, $20 in value, depending upon which cards you're going to get. I'm not really going to be selective. Let's just hop right into it and do the Nintendo DS edit. I'm going to start it at $10. It's a crazy good deal. Combined with the charger, it's like $70. This is a working Nintendo DS. Let me get it turned on here and start the auction. Like I said, it's about $70 total combined value for the Nintendo DS. It does work. It's in great shape. And it does come with the charger. The chargers alone are like $15. And then you have the systems they sell for regularly. I just looked on eBay earlier today, and there are many, many sales of these in the $50 and $60 range without the cable. So you get kind of the combined deal there. You're going to get the Nintendo DS and also the power cable. This is universal, so you can use this for many, many variations of the Nintendo DS. And it will... I could toss a game in, I suppose. Let's toss in a game, too. We're going to toss in a game to go with it. We're tossing in a game as well. So you're also going to get the game, too. Nice. Middle of Nowhere Sales 1. Let me get that into a package for you. Middle of Nowhere Sales. Nice. All right. Let's grab something else here. We have a few Nintendo DS games that are pretty good. This one's actually pretty nice. Let me duplicate. I'll start it at like $7, but that's a pretty good deal. This is a Lord of the Rings Conquest for the Nintendo DS. I believe when I looked it up, it was $20, but I could be wrong. I think it was either $20 or like $17, $18. I can't remember. I didn't write it down. Should have. This is Nintendo DS Lord of the Rings Conquest. You know what? There's got another game down there too that's really good. Let me rerun this. We're just gonna run them all at $3 starts. Even better deal. Nintendo DS, Lord of the Rings Conquest, $3, $4. We'll just run them all low. Why not? There's a couple like this one, and then there's another, I think 2 that were like $15, $20 games, and then the rest were cheaper. But I bought this a lot earlier. This same lady is going to have a whole lot more. She has over 100 DS games and another 4 Nintendo DSs, so I'm excited about that. Let's grab this. All right, the next game is going to be Dogs. I'm going to duplicate it, edit. I am going to bump this one up just because it's a pretty valuable game. This is Dogs for the Nintendo DS. This is Dogs for the Nintendo DS. I use all my I go to price charting for all of the things that I look up for the video games and stuff. But otherwise, you can compare things on eBay as well. Dogs for Nintendo DS. All right, no worries. Let's do Marble Squad. Duplicate. Edit item. Marble Superhero Squad. Marble Superhero Squad for the Nintendo DS. These are all working games. I did test them just a little while ago. This is Marble Superhero Squad. An excellent game. If you're a Marvel fan and you have a Nintendo DS, or if you're just collecting Marvel memorabilia, this is a great game to have in your collection. DT Reselling. Let me grab a box. You have a box. You have many boxes. There we go. There's one of your boxes right there. All right, let's do Dogs and Bolt together, since those are both dog-related games. The Dogs game alone is like I said, it's a $20 game, and Bolt, I'm not sure. But there you go. 2 Nintendo DS games, $1.50 a piece, deal of a lifetime. 2 Nintendo DS games. Some of those Dogs games go really hard if you sell them on eBay or elsewhere, or if you're just collecting them. DT Reselling, taking them down. Very nice. All right, we're going to throw up. I'm not going to throw up. We're going to put up. I'm going to put it up at 60% of what they sell for on the regular. This is a SNES original AC adapter. They sell for $68 to $75 on the regular. And these are really actually kind of hard to come by. This is an original Nintendo AC adapter for an SNES. And it can be yours for only 60% of what you would have to normally pay on places like eBay, etc. If you're interested, I can also rerun one later. All right, let's do the rest of these games here. Let's do duplicate, edit. I'm going to start it at $5. All 3 of these last 3 games for the Nintendo DS at quite a deal. 3 Nintendo DS games, 3 of them. The last 3 Nintendo DS games that we have to go out today. 3 Nintendo DS games. The 100 all-time favorites, the Big Brain, and M&M's Adventures in the Zoo. How fun will it be? DT Reselling, taking it down. Very nice. All right. Let's run. Duplicate. I'm going to put this up at $8, which is well under the $20 MSRP that you would pay elsewhere. This is an SNES controller, original controller for the SNES. This is a Super Nintendo controller. If you have a Super Nintendo, this could come in quite handy if you do not have a controller. I did look on eBay. They are selling for in the $20 range. This might even be a special edition one. I don't know. All right, no worries. We'll set that one down. Why don't we run the original Xbox controller, and we'll knock it down, edit, to $5. This is an original Xbox controller for the first generation of Xbox. I did test it on the Xbox before we sold the Xbox last night, but this is a Xbox controller, a controller for an Xbox. If you have an Xbox, they're actually going up in value. I talked to my guy at his game store, and he's selling them for over $100 right now. The actual Xboxes. So, all right, let's duplicate it and run a wireless Xbox One controller, wireless camo blue Xbox One controller. This is a wireless camo blue Xbox One controller. Very lovely wireless camo. They sell for around $20 to $25 on the Bay, but you can have it for $5 all day. We have a few other controllers over here. We'll try to run them too. How about an original Nintendo controller? Oh, we have the giveaway going as well. The Hot Duke winning the giveaway. Thank you so much, the Hot Duke. 360 controller. Yeah, I have one of those. Hold on. This is a original Nintendo controller. These go for, I believe they were like $13.87 to $14. When I price charted them earlier, I'll set this down and grab the Xbox controller. Hold on. All right, I found two of them. Give me 2 seconds. All right, we'll run it in a lot. We'll do both of them. Why not? Let's be crazy. Original Xbox 360 controller with a Play Xbox 360 controller. Let's live life dangerously. 2 Xbox 360 wireless controllers for only $2.50 a piece. Let's go. The Hot Duke, are you interested in vintage Pokemon cards? If you are, you come to the right place. Or we also have sports cards. Or we also have vintage Star Wars cards. Hey, thank you so much, The Hot Duke. We will get that sticker sent out of you. Night, Little Beck. Nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's go over here. We have this wireless blue wireless Xbox One controller. We have 3 other Xbox One controllers. And we have a couple of PlayStation 3 wireless controllers if anyone is interested. I'll get off the controller kick in a moment, I promise. I swear I will. I'm going to set that down while I get this and the sticker set up for the Hot Duke over here. The sticker, let me get this into a package for you. We're going to run another giveaway very soon. All right, Hot Duke. Very nice. Thank you so much. Let's do a really good one for the next giveaway. I said we're going to do giveaways every 10 minutes, and I mean it. We're going to do a really great card for the next giveaway, guys. Stick around. This is a Charmeleon base set 2 in immaculate condition. Again, I bet you could get it graded. Maybe stay away from PSA right now since they got all that drama going on surrounding all of their grades and everything else. I need to get more stickers out. I don't have any more right here. That is okay. These are PS4 controllers, unfortunately, but we'll veer away from that for a minute and run. Let's run a random Pokemon lot. Yeah. Start. All right, we're gonna run this very beautiful Eevee promo card. It's an Eevee promo card. Let me grab a few other things. All right, this is an Eevee promo card. This comes out of the Prismatic ETBs. Ungraded, it is like a $10 card, and I believe it's under 100 in a grade 10. But we're going to run it with a set of Evolutions, Prismatic Evolution sleeves, and a pack of energy cards. So you're going to get all of this with the first auction, and I'm going to grab... Let me grab something else, too. We'll grab a Mysterious Fossil, and we'll grab a Galarian Weezing. Yeah, we'll stick with that. That's quite a bit of value. All of that, including the Eevee promo, sealed in the package. Going to Malise. Nice. Let me grab your box for you. In fact, I think I need to put these into a new package. All right. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's do another one. This time let's run some good stuff. I'm gonna grab a handful of random vintage cards, and we're gonna run those as a lot. Did I miss the DS? Yeah, you're oh no. Here is a random lot of vintage Pokemon cards, each of them ranging in the $2 to $5 range. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. You're going to get a Natu from 1999, a Hoot Hoot from 99, a Mr. All of these are vintage cards. Neo Genesis, Neo Destiny, Fossil, base set. There's even some Shadowless in here. It's just a 12 pack of vintage Pokemon cards. All right, we'll leave that until the end. Let's do this. I put this together earlier in case there's anybody out there that's interested in sports cards. This is a over $125 lot of sports cards. And this is just in the ungraded condition. There's numbered cards. This one by itself is $40 because of the UD promo. Normally the cards don't have that. But there are some numbered cards. There's pink inserts, firework inserts. There's 2 numbered cards, another numbered card, several rookies. There's a Cooper Flag in here. There's a Bobby Witt Jr. All of these sports cards. Cal Ripken Jr. card from the 90s. A few pink inserts. Oh, and there's a couple more over here. Chase Young rookie. Dan Marino. Then there's Tom Brady. A Sean Kemp rookie. Bo Nix. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 of them. That's less than $2 per card. And when I was pricing them out, like I said, it was over $125. I just stopped at that point because I felt confident in the ability to run it at a third of what it is valued at. But yeah, multiple numbered cards, vintage cards, insert cards, multiple sports. We'll run these on the sports channel at some point. Let's do this. Duplicate. We're going to run some odd items. Up next. Come on now. Up next, we have some vintage bank notes and receipts from 1909. These came in the massive lot that I bought out from this bank place. There are multiple little bank notes. There's even I don't even know. There's that one. Then there's this vintage picture that was in the lot, and this, I'm not sure what it is. But it is a vintage lot of old banknotes and receipts. It's a pretty cool little lot. I sold the whole book of banknotes, the empty ones, I think last show for like $100 or something. I don't remember. We got a lot more than just the random junk, too. I'm just trying to move through everything on the table, and we'll rotate back around. All right, no worries. Let's grab this guy. Restart. This is a sealed, in-the-box, limited edition Chevron Rudy Ragtop toy. These actually sell regularly on the Bay for $20, so not a bad deal for $3. This is a Rudy Ragtop in-box toy. A very wonderful... Oh, the giveaway didn't start. That is not cool. Hold on. Duplicate. Start giveaway. All right, we'll pull it at 5 minutes, guys. So get in the giveaway. We're going to pull the giveaway in 5 minutes since I wasn't paying attention. All right, let's do this. Let me grab some toys. Let's do a toy lot. We haven't done a toy lot in a while. Restart auction. We're going to do a toy lot up next. So let me just start grabbing some toys. There's a 1989 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy. There's I'm not sure what that is. I'm just going to kind of grab a big handful of toys and we're going to run it. There's going to be at least 10, 15 toys in this lot. There's a G.I. Joe. There's a Wonder Woman. There's another G.I. Joe. There's a Spider-Man. I'm going to start setting them down. I got like 10 more little toys over here. All of these. And, all right, no worries. Let me move these out of the way. All right, let's run this at an all-time low. The last one of these that sold for over 100 on eBay. I just don't sell on eBay anymore. I've been screwed over too many times on that website. It's a very lovely vintage. It's from the 1970s. In-box motorcycle toy by Play Art. They're actually a pretty rare toy to come up, especially in the package. It came in a lot of toys when I bought back, I don't know, a few months ago. All right, let's run this. It's a joystick. Edit item. $3. This is a joystick plug-in for... I don't know. I can't think right now. It's a Sega one, I think. It is a SVI Spectra Video joystick plug-in. And here we'll toss in this keyboard. I believe it goes to an Xbox. All right, we'll set this down for a bit. Let me move these out of the way. These controllers are in my way a little bit. Let's grab a gold duplicate. A gold PlayStation 4 wireless controller. Very beautiful gold PlayStation 4 wireless controller. PS4 wireless controller. That is a PS4 wireless controller, and it can be yours for only $3. I'm going to put this away after that. All right. Let's move the control. Oh, DT grabbed it last second. This is a gold wireless PS4 controller. It is in wonderful condition. I just keep buying lots of games, and these tend to come with a nice GA picker. Let me grab you a package here. We have another one. We have a black one, too. We'll run that before we go. Or put the other ones away, rather. Not before we go. We're not leaving just yet. There we go. All right, let's run the black one next. This is a black wireless PS4 controller. A black wireless PS4 controller. Oh, this is a black wireless. Would you rerun the motorcycle? Yeah, certainly. One bulk going out to Melise. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Let's have 50 Pokemon cards or 60. I don't remember what I put in there, but and they're gonna have a massive amount of vintage. Plus, there's gonna be it's just everything from base set all the way up to there could even be first edition in there. There will be first edition in there. Rerun the motorcycle. This duplicate. Edit item. I believe this is what you were talking about. There we go. This is in the package. Freewheel motorcycle diecast toy by Play Art. It's a pretty cool toy. It's been in my case for a long time. I bought it with a huge lot where I had like 4 in-box 1969 Red Lines Hot Wheels. They were amazing. Middle of nowhere. Very nice taking that down. Let me grab your package. It is right here. Yep. Into the bag, into the box. Very nice. All right. Let's run one of these. I'm just going to duplicate it. At less than 50% of the price charting. This is an original Nintendo SNES AC adapter. This is an AC adapter for an SNES. When I price charted it earlier, they sold at $68. I went to eBay. Some were selling for $60. Some were selling for a little more. Either way, not a bad deal for half the value. I'm going to put these away after that because I can hang on to them until I find a... You know what? Why don't we do this? Let's rerun it with a controller. Maybe that'll entice somebody. Run it with the SNES original controller. We'll make a little lot, and we'll even throw in an original NES controller. And we'll throw in this miniature spy cam that I found amongst all of the random electronics. And we'll throw in an Xbox One wireless controller. All right, I'm going to put these all away. I'm I'm going to save them, and then when I find more systems, we'll run them in that way. Restart auction. Edit item. Let's be crazy. $1 NES controller. This is an original Nintendo controller. An original Nintendo controller for only $1 is a crazy good deal, and I hope that you get it for only $1 because that'd be fun. I like to have fun. We like to have fun around these parts. Getting that giveaway, I'm going to pull it right after we sell this, and that Charmeleon is going home with somebody. GA Picker, very nice. GA Picker, where's your bag? There's your box. Nice. All right, let's grab the giveaway. Draw the winner. Winner of the giveaway is Middle of Nowhere. You just won a very lovely Charmeleon from base set 2. A Charmeleon from base set 2. I'm going to grab a top loader because it's a Charmeleon that's like 100,000 years old. So there you go. You just won yourself a lovely Charmeleon. Now we're going to do another giveaway. It's going to be a great giveaway. Here we go. We're going to do these 3 Disney cards. And we're going to do a Lugia from Celebrations holographic. I'm going to try to do as many giveaways as I can tonight. If I can remember to do them. I just get so caught up in things. So there we go. That's the giveaway. All those wonderful cards can be yours. All right, let's do a quick bonus lot of Pokemon items that are just floating about right now. We're gonna do a bonus lot. So you're gonna get this package of sealed energy cards, the dice, these 2 things of damage markers, and 2 things of Pokemon sleeves. That's what we're gonna run next. Duplicate. Edit item. I'll start it at $2. Why not? So you're going to get all of this, these 2 sets of Pokemon sleeves, the dice for the Pokemon game, the markers for the Pokemon game, and an entire sealed pack of energy cards. All of this is going to go to you. And you know what? We'll even throw in a Pokemon card. We'll do a reverse holo Kingdra because it's sitting right here. Why not? All of it is going to somebody here in just a few moments. Is there anything else I can toss in there? How about a Natu from Neo Genesis? A Natu from Neo Genesis. That's a great little card. I'm going to actually put that in a sleeve. I don't want that to go loose. Hold on. Put these in there. Very good, very good. Okay, I'll be right back. 2 seconds. So this massive Pokemon collection that I just bought is pretty amazing so far going through it all. I'm going to be buying some more. The next lot's going to be all the really good cards. But this binder is nothing but first edition stuff. All of this is first edition cards. So if anyone's interested in first edition Pokemon cards from various sets, let me know what you're looking for. I bet I have it. Even the higher end stuff. There's plenty of higher end stuff in here as well. There's like 6 pages of nothing but original vintage holos all throughout here. Just nothing but original vintage holos just everywhere. And then even the non-holo ones kind of in the back here. Let me grab something good out. The Nidoking. Hold on. Let me pull it out and take a look at it. I think it's a base set 2. Okay, it's a base set 2. It's clean. Hold up. Nidoking 11. It's in really great shape. So price charting puts a ungraded, this ungraded at $17. In a grade 10, it'd be $302. The holo looks really clean. It is a base set 2, so it's a little bit, maybe too poor. I don't know. It's only $17 and ungraded, so that's what I would charge for it. Considering it's in as great a shape as it's in, I think it's worth that. If you want, I can run it, but that 17 is where I'd want to be at. Just let me know. Not a problem if you don't. Yeah, no worries. We got a Nido Queen as well. You could have them both. We even have a Nido Queen non-hollow, which, if you were interested, we could look at as well. But I'll show off some more of these so you guys can see. If there's anything that strikes your fancy, just holler in the chat. We've got Hypno, we got a Ditto Hollow, we've got Vaporeon Hollow, Kangaskhan Hollows. Here, let's pull something out and just run something for fun. For funsies. Let's run something fun. This is exactly what it's going to be right here. We're going to run a good card. A really good card. Gengar number 20. Gengar number 20. From Fossil. Hold on. Where did it go? There we are. That is a slightly more valuable one, so I'm gonna save off on the Sabrina's Gengar. Here we go. We're gonna run this one though, if it'll let me. Duplicate. Edit item. It's a $13 card. We'll just sell it for $10. Not a bad deal. This is a Gengar. This is a Gengar from Fossil. Ungraded, it is $13.83. $13.83. In a PSA 10, it's $355. In a PSA 9, it's $75. Not bad. A Gengar from Fossil. It's a super clean card. I have two of them, and then there's a Sabrina's one as well that's non-hollow, or it is hollow. I don't know. I gotta look at it. GA Picker. Nice. Some great Pokemon cards here tonight. Let me grab something else. Let's grab a Snorlax, because I think Snorlaxes are cool, and there's a lot of people that like Snorlax. People be sleeping on the Snorlax. Snorlax number 30 from base set 2. I'm hopping it into a top loader as we speak. This is a Snorlax from base set 2, and we're going to put it out for $9.20 is what they go for ungraded, and we're just gonna knock down. We're gonna go down to $6. We'll do $6. Why not? 60%. Snorlax from base set 2 in a PSA 10. It's $225. Ooh. DT, send me a message about that, because I actually have a storage unit that I got that has a whole tote, like a massive tote full of old Tupperware, like literally all the old stuff. It's all vintage Tupperware. If that's what you're talking about, I don't know about modern Tupperware. Nice. GA Picker taking that down. That was a cool card. All right, let's do another cool one. Staying in line with that, let's do a Kabutops. Yeah, I don't have it with me right now, but if you send me a message, I will be sure to pull it out, and we can work something out. I can put a listing up on Dibdid, or it's a lot of stuff, so I don't know that I'd want to run like individual. All right, number 4. We'll run this for $2. It's a $4 card, but we'll run it for $2. Update listing. This is a Kabutops from Fossil, non-hollow. It is in a grade 10, in a grade 10, it's $134. They're all really clean cards because the people that opened them just immediately put them into binders, and then they lost interest, put it into a storage locker, and then I bought them from them 30 years later. 20 years later, whatever. GA Picker taking down the Kabutops. Very nice. It's a very cool card. All right, let's do... You got the Kabutops. What about let's see. How about a Squirtle? This is a Squirtle from base set. Squirtle number 63. Don't pay attention to the price tag on the... You know what? I'll do a lot. Let's do a lot real quick. Edit item. That way we're not nickel and diming. There we go. Let's do a quick lot. We're going to do an Electrode from the Jungle set. Number 18. And we're going to do a Squirtle. And we're going to do a... And we're going to do a Miltank. Yeah, we'll do all three of these. These are great cards. Squirtle from base set, an Electrode from Jungle set, and a Miltank from, I believe, Neo Destiny. And let me see if I got another thing of sleeves we'll toss in there to go with it. But those three vintage cards plus a thing of sleeves. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go into my storage unit tomorrow and I'll take pictures of it all. There's a lot of like different random bits. And I mean, I bought it because I watched a video of Commonwealth's where he was talking about it, and I was like, this was a while ago, of course. And I was like, well, this seems like a good idea. And then I just never did anything with it. I didn't even try to run it. All right, that giveaway just went to Leifulus. Nice. Let me get this into your box for you real quick. Hold up. We're going to grab another giveaway right away. Let's do a... What do we want to do for the next giveaway? Let's grab a random vintage card. I think that's the best course of action. Let's do a Totodile and a Pokemon Center, both from 1999. Those are going to go to somebody for free 30 here in just a little bit. Duplicate. Start giveaway. There we go. All right, let's grab... You guys want to do a higher end one? What about if we do a higher end one? Are you interested in a higher end Pokemon? I will price chart it so we know how much it's worth, so I'm not pulling the wool over anybody. I like to keep it real. This is a Zapdos, Japanese Zapdos. It's actually super clean, and I would suggest getting it graded because it's centered okay. Enough to get a 9, which is over 80 bucks. But this is a Zapdos, Rockets Zapdos, number 145 from Pokemon Challenge, Japanese Challenge series. It's currently valued at $17.85, and we'll run it for 12 bucks. Ungraded, it is worth $17.85, and we'll run it for $12. The $50 price tag was the person who sold the card collection to me. I bought 2 card collections yesterday. One of them was from an old card dealer, and I even told him his prices were whack, and he said he knew that, but that they were old prices, and I was like, I don't know. All right, we'll save that one. How about... What about... Let's go back. Let's do a more modern card. Duplicate. We'll start it at $1 because we're crazy. This is a modern Umbreon EX, a very beautiful Umbreon EX from the Prismatic Evolution series. This is the best card I've ever pulled from that set. And it's not even like the craziest card. It's a nice card, but it's nothing crazy. I'm going to get into a top loader. This is an Umbreon EX from the Prismatic Evolution set. Nice, GA Picker taking that down. Okay, let's do a Dragonair from base set 2. Dragonair. Number 22. If you go to pricecharting.com, you can kind of follow along and see what I'm talking about pricing-wise. This is a $7 card. we will start it at $3. $3 for a Dragonair from base set 2. It is worth $7.08 ungraded in a PSA 10, $85.22. I will do my absolute best to show you all the angles of the card and tell you whether I believe it's a gradable card. This is a very beautiful Dragonair from base set 2, and it is pretty. If you're trying to fill a binder, it's a great card, and or if you just want to give a gift to someone that's nostalgic, this is a good one. GA Picker, very nice. That is going to go into your package for you. I'm going to get another team bag opened here so we keep everything organized. There we go. All right, let's do a modern Illustrator rare. Let's do that because we got to do some modern stuff too. Let's do an Excadrill. This is an Excadrill number 174. This is a Excadrill number 174. It is a very beautiful Illustrator rare from Temporal Forces. This is Excadrill. It is a $6 card ungraded, a $60 PSA 10. A very beautiful card. Excadrill Illustrator rare, very pretty. Nice. All right, we'll set this aside for now and do another Umbreon. This is Umbreon number 59. Umbreon number 59. Number 59. And you know what? We'll put it with the Excadrill. Or, you know what? Let's put it with something different. Let's put it with a Slacking EX. Both of these cards, restart auction. Umbreon and Umbreon Reverse Holo and a Slacking EX. Two pretty cool cards, if you ask me. A Slacking EX and an Umbreon. Two very wonderful cards, and they can be yours. Two very pretty cards. And it looks like Home Gabe's going to take it down. All right, I'm going to grab your box for you. Perfect. Here we go. Those are into your team bag in your box. Let's grab a cool card. Let's do another cool one. SQUIRTLE. Squirtle number 17 is the next card on the block. Squirtle number 17. Squirtle number 17. Duplicate. And we're going to put it with something fun. Let's put it with a Ziora V. Fantastic combo cards right there. Squirtle holographic from Celebrations and a Ziora V. Two very, very pretty cards. Quite holographic too. Just in really, really good condition. Very great condition cards, and they can be yours. Two very pretty cards. Oh, yes. All right, no worries. Oh, Home Gig got it. Nice. It didn't show it at first. It was showing it. I don't know why it does that. Okay, let's grab a first edition card. Because these go crazy. Let's grab a Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite. I think that's the next card going up. First edition Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite. All right, Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite number 50. First edition. Here we go. All right, I'm going to do that one, and we're going to do a Rhydon from base set 2. Let me get a penny sleeve for that. There we go. First edition Pokemon Gym Heroes, and then a Rhydon from base set 2. We're off. Did I buy your N64? Yes. Currently, I do have another massive N64 collection. When I bought these Pokemon, I was supposed to get that too, but they did not. They backed out. That is a first edition Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite and a Rhydon. A Rhydon. Rhydon. All right, nice. How about... hold on. Let me grab this other binder. We got a lot of binders. I'll say that. How about... There's so many cards. It's hard to know what to run. Let's run one of these Brock's Rhydons. How about that? Right on. Yeah, this'll work. Brock's Rhydon, a very cool card. A very cool holographic card, too, nonetheless. A very lovely Brock's Rhydon. I will sell it for $15. That is what we'll start. That is a Brock's Rhydon, a very lovely Brock's Rhydon out of Pokemon Gym Heroes. I'm going to get it in the top loader. Brock's Rhydon from Pokemon Gym Heroes in immaculate condition. It is currently a $20.87 ungraded card. A $20.87 ungraded card. All right, no worries. Let's grab a numbered sports card. We'll do that. We'll run a numbered sports card. Restart auction. Edit item. $2. You know what? We'll just do $1. Why not? Let's be crazy. $1 numbered Johnny Cueto, numbered out of 2021. One numbered sports card, numbered baseball card. Very lovely. Johnny Cueto? I don't know how to say his name. But that is a numbered sports card. We sold one of these the other day that was like a $25 card for only $1. Not too shabby. If you know, then you know. If you don't, then you don't. I don't know. That is a very lovely sports card. A very lovely sports card indeed. Look at how pretty it is. And it can be yours. It is going to G.A. Picker. All right, let's do another one. G.A. Picker can get the deal of a lifetime on another numbered baseball card of Pico de Gallo. What? The guy's name is Pico de Gallo? What? Pico de Gallo. J-Love taking down the giveaway. I'm going to grab that for you in just a moment. This is a numbered card of Pico de Gallo. Numbered Pico de Gallo. Did you ever think you would have numbered Pico de Gallo in your life? I bet not. All right, that was a great deal on those. Let's run a Tom Brady card. A very lovely Tom Brady season ticket card. A Tom Brady season ticket card. It's a pretty cool card. Most of these cards are more valuable than $1, but I don't care. We're just going to run as many of them here as I can. And then after this show, I'm going to go to Dibdick Cards and run a bunch of cards over there as well. We're going to try to do a show on both here tonight. I'm going to go nuts. All right, let's do a Sean Kemp rookie card. Definitely worth more than $1, but you can have it. Sean Kemp rookie card. That is the very first year that Sean Kemp played basketball, and this is his rookie card. I forgot I had a Nidoqueen non-holo just chilling right there. Sean Kemp rookie card. That is a beautiful Sean Kemp rookie card, and it is going to G.A. Picker. Very nice. All right, how about a Bo Nix from the Broncos? A Bo Nix hollow refractor card. That's a cool one. Bo Nix. How pretty. You know what? We'll put it with a Corey Seager pink insert. Why not? We'll do 2 of them. We'll even do a Jaden Brown. Why not do 3? Let's just have a crazy time. Heck, let's even do Isaac Goroko. That's now 4. Very premium rookie inserts. Nice. G.A. Picker taking him down. Lovely. All right, I'm going to put this one up for a little higher because it is a pretty valuable card. If it doesn't sell, it's fine. It'll just go back into my collection. There's a $40 card, ungraded, raw as it is. UD promo. That is a UD promo, Will Chamberlain. So it's an Upper Deck promo card that they put out. Normally, this card does not have that stamp UD promo right there, and it makes it quite a bit more valuable. The last one that I saw that sold was $40, but I have seen them sell for more than that even. This is a very cool Wilt Chamberlain. No worries. Let me go over here and see what else is in this stack. How about a Steph Curry? Let's restart auction. Back down to $1. Oh, wait, the giveaway. Let's not forget that. This giveaway is up. Let me get your bag. The giveaway is going to J-Love. J-Love Deal Lover. You got it. We're going to do another giveaway. J-Love. Well, let me write this down. J-Love. There we go. Let's do another giveaway. A Cloister from base set or Fossil. Here we go. Duplicate. Start giveaway. And again, guys, there is big Pokemon lots that I'm selling, bulk lots in the market store, whatever. You're going to get a whole bunch of great cards, including vintage ones, some first edition ones sprinkled in. There's just going to be a great amount of cards. Let's grab that Nidoqueen. I didn't realize that was still sitting here. Nidoqueen. Number 23. All right, Nidoqueen number 23. Edit item. I'm going to start this at 2 just because it's such a nice card. This is from Jungle Set. This is a Nidoqueen from Jungle Set. Nidoqueen from Jungle. It is currently valued at $5 ungraded and right at around $100 in a PSA 10. Oh, it has a different kind of sleeve on it. That is a Nidoqueen from Jungle Set. A very beautiful Nidoqueen from Jungle Set. No worries. All right, let's grab these sports cards back. We'll do 2 at a time. Restart auction. We're going to do a Steph Curry and a Kawhi Leonard. 2 very lovely cards. A Steph Curry and a Kawhi Leonard. 2 lovely sports cards. Very lovely. Prism. These are like insert cards in the packs. 2 very lovely sports cards. Ooh, how pretty. Let's do a lot. Let's do a small lot of them. Let's grab 2 pink ones. And we'll do the Nidoqueen. We'll go crazy here. We'll grab all of these pink inserts and these 2. Plus the Nidoqueen. Duplicate. We're going to run it at $5. So you're going to get all of these cards. There we go. So you're going to get the Steph Curry, you're going to get the Kawhi Leonard, you're going to get the pink insert of Jason Giambi, the pink insert of Tony Two Bags, the Vladimir Guerrero rookie, the JP Crawford, and the Nidoqueen. All of those for, I don't know, around $1 a piece. There you go. A Nidoqueen, very beautiful Nidoqueen, and all the other ones. Middle of nowhere. Nice. Let me grab your package. There we are. Into the bag. Into the bag it goes. All right. Let's grab. What do we want to do? We have a Japanese base set Blastoise. Is anyone interested in a Japanese base set Blastoise? This is a base set Blastoise Japanese set. Very beautiful. It is in amazing condition. If someone was interested, you could just say, yes, I would love to see that ran, and I would run it. We also have, let's do a Raichu. We'll do a Raichu. Edit item. $2. A Raichu from Fossil. A Raichu from Fossil. And a Horsey from Fossil. And a Cyndaquil from, I think, Neo Destiny. And Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite. Oh, we'll just do all of those. Raichu from Fossil set. All right, no worries. Let me set that aside. Why don't we hop off Pokemon for 2 seconds and let me grab a couple other. Or actually, let's Let me do this. Be right back. We'll grab this other binder that we haven't gone through much yet and see what's in here. Okay, nice. So these are whole pages of base set Pokemon cards, front and back. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to be crazy. We're going to run a couple of these straight up. So you're going to get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 early Pokemon cards. These are mostly jungle. They range in price from $2 to $5 a piece. So what we'll do is just run them at $1 each. And you can have the whole page. A whole page of vintage Pokemon cards. You get a Gloom, a Lickitung, a Marowak, a Nidorina, a Parasect, a Persian, a Rhydon, a Rapidash, a Primeape, a Seaking, a Tauros, a Weepinbell, an Eevee, a Cubone, a Bellsprout, an Execute, a Goldeen, and a Jigglypuff. Alright, no worries. Those aren't the best Pokemon, I understand. Let's do the same thing here. This one doesn't have quite as many cards in it, so we'll run this one for less. Duplicate. Edit item. We'll go down to, you know what, we'll just do it at $8. Why not? Here we go. You're going to get a Mankey, a Meowth, a Nidoran, a Pikachu, a Paris, an Oddish, a Rhyhorn, a Sparrow, and a Venonat. All of these are from Jungle Set. All of those are from Jungle Set. Less than $1 per card. All of those are very lovely vintage Pokemon cards. Alright, no worries. What else do we have in here? Let me close this so I don't lose any of them. So I would definitely wind up losing some things, I bet. Like my mind. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's some cool cards in here. There's a nice page. Let's try that one. This one has a lot of great cards on it as well. And you know what? We'll drop it down even lower. We'll go down to $5 for the whole sheet. Growlithe, a Haunter, and Ivysaur. Those are base set cards, guys. Those are all base set. Base set 1 cards. Kadabra, Jinx, an immense amount of value sitting in front of here. All of these. The Ivysaur is like a $6 card by itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Gold from the garage, taking it down. Very nice. Let me get that set up for you. Alright, we're going to lay off of the whole sheets deal for a little while, and we'll run some individual cards off. Duplicate. We'll start them at $1. Let's do $1 cards, each and every one of them. $1. Nope, it did not switch. $1. Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite, $1 plus a Cyndaquil and a Horsey. We'll do all 3 of those. Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite, first edition. First edition Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite. That's a first edition card. It's the first one they did. First edition Magnemite. Nice. Bibout taking it down. Let me grab a bag for you. There we go. Get that into the bag. Bibout. Nice. All right. Raichu from Fossil. I'm going to run this guy by himself because he is worth it. A Raichu from Fossil series, 1999 to 2000. A Raichu, very beautiful card in very beautiful shape. And again, all of these cards are definitely, in my opinion, 7s are better, but I am not a professional grader, so you take that with a grain of salt. Alright, let's keep going. We're not done. Alright, let's do a combo lot of, let's do some early trainer cards. We're going to do all these early trainer cards from base set, including a Pidgey from base set and a Rhydon from base set 2. So an entire lot of cards at less than 20 cents per card. And you can have them right here, right now. That is a Rhydon, a Pidgey, and 4 original, in fact, 5 original trainer cards. 5 original trainer cards and a Rhydon from base set 2. 5 original, it's a great deal. The Rhydon is a pretty cool card. Slept on quite a bit, but still a very cool card. Very nice. All right, let me get this into another bag. We got a team bag. Gold from the garage. Welcome in. Anybody? I think I have maybe a piece of gold left. Let me go look. Gold from the garage. I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. In fact, here, let's grab the giveaway just ended. Melise took the giveaway down. Let me get that into your package for you. Melise, where's your package at? It is right here. Okay. We're going to set that binder down. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, let's start another giveaway. Then I'll be right back. That way you guys have something to look forward to. Next giveaway is going to be... Let's do a sports card. Let's do a Pascal. Hop in that giveaway, everybody. Start giveaway. Giveaways will be going out this week. Oh, gold. I sold that. Oh, yes. I got rid of it. I don't recall selling it last night. And yet I must have. I think I must have sold that piece of gold last night, so I don't know. I guess we'll just move on. Alright, let's duplicate and run it. $2 for these 2 vintage Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse dolls. $2, $1 a piece. Vintage Mickey and Minnie Mouse dolls. These are 2 very freaky dolls, and they can be your freaky dolls. They will talk to you at night, and it will drive you insane. Middle of nowhere, this is now your problem. These are cursed. I'm kidding. I don't think they're cursed. I'm just playing. Buyer beware. Middle of nowhere. All right, middle of nowhere, taking that down. We're going to grab a different package for that and seal those up. There we go. Nice. All right. How about... We haven't ran these in a bit. Let's see if there's any interest in some early books. We have a first edition Lone Star Ranger. It's actually a really valuable book. A very valuable book. And I'm going to sell it for only $10. This is a first edition copy of the Lone Ranger. Oh, God. I'm going to try to get it open. It's got the original art there in the front. It is from 1915. 1915 Lone Star Ranger by Zane Grey. I've got a lot of vintage books if anyone is interested. We even have some vintage Harry Potter or first edition Harry Potter books. How about a... I'll take my chances. Good idea, yeah. Edit item. I'll drop this down to $5 because why not? A first edition, first print Stephen King The Dark Tower. This is a first edition. Let me try to get it open so you can see in time. Hold on, I can't see the page. It's Now my fingers are not working. Hold on. It is a first edition Stephen King book. I'm just trying to find where it says it's first edition. It is in here. Well, Rome Gabe is going to take it home, and he will see that. We have another one as well. Let me grab it. That one was a first edition. This other one is also a first edition. Let me just try to get this one open and see before we start. Oh, there we go. All right, so this is actually a second print, but it's still a first edition. It is a first trade edition second print, so it's actually still a really cool book, and it can be yours for only $5. First edition, The Dark Tower, Wolves of the Kala. Very cool. First edition, Stephen King, second print. Still a very valuable book. A first edition, second print, Wolves of the Kala, Stephen King book. We also have a massive pile of Bibles over there. If anyone's interested in gold Bibles, I have gold Bibles. Who has gold Bibles? I have gold Bibles. Middle of Nowhere, taking that down. Very nice. That is going to go home with you. And you know what? Sticking to the same tune, we'll drop this down to $5 as well. It is worth quite a bit more than that. If you Google Lone Star Ranger First Edition by Zane Grey, you'll see it's actually a pretty valuable book. Coach Randy recognizes what he sees. I have a lot of first edition books. I have 5 or 6 boxes of first ed books that I bought at a yard sale. I don't sell on eBay. I only sell here. eBay kind of screwed me over on a couple of really big sales where they took the buyer's side, brand new account, and they claimed things didn't show up. Just kind of a horrible situation, and I couldn't bite the cost anymore, so I decided to leave eBay for good, at least for the foreseeable future. I've only been on here. Ozark Picker. Let me grab a package for you and get that set up. If we have more interest in vintage books, I can get a lot of them out. There's a lot of really valuable books in there. There's a couple that are like in the thousands when I was looking through them. I just don't really know what to do with them. Ozark Picker. I mean, I have a whole box of vintage movie posters, too. What do you do with those? All right, let's run a gold Bible from 1949. I know it seems kind of crazy, and we're going to run it for really cheap, like $1 cheap, because I feel weird selling a Bible. But I actually have sold Bibles many times. When I sold on eBay, it was one of my number one categories. $1 gold Bible from the 1940s. It is gilded on the side. Very lovely. Gold Bible from the 1940s. I have a giant Bible over there as well. This is a gilded by, I don't know. I'm gonna set it down. Let's set that there. The giveaway is gonna go very soon, and let's grab. How about? I've been meaning to run this. This is a water filter. Here we go. Restart auction. Edit item. $5. This is a water filter. Brita water filter. A very lovely Brita water filter. Brand new in the box. Brita water filter. It's actually pretty valuable. These things are not cheap. And this is your chance to have cleaner water. So why not take an opportunity to get better health? Middle of Nowhere, taking it down. Nice. Okay, we're going to keep rolling here. We have other things. Let's grab a Pokemon binder. Let's roll back to Pokemon for a minute. Just for a minute. Let's do a big card. A big one here at the end. Let's do a Dragonite. Or a Dark Gyarados. Or a Dark Hypno. Or a Dark Dragonite. Oh gosh, so many cool cards. Just don't know which one to run. Clefable, Lapras from Fossil. Let me roll through this again, and if anyone sees any cards that they're interested in, we'll kind of bargain box it. You can just say what cards you want, and I'll pull it out. This is the first page, mostly modern stuff. There's the second page, also mostly modern stuff. Most of those, I just run them at $1. We could even just start pulling them out and running them at $1. Why don't we just do that? We'll just do that. All right, here we go. $1 for an unknown V. An unknown V. Very beautiful Pokemon card. A very nice unknown V. An unknown V. Oh, how pretty is the unknown V. That is an unknown V. And that can be yours. Coach Randy is looking like he wants it. It's a very cool, very vintage Pokemon card. Well, not super vintage, I guess, but still very nice. Babout looks like he may want it. I don't blame you. It is a very cool looking card. All right, going to Babout. Very nice. All right, let's grab another one. We'll just keep rolling with this. Let's do a bigger, slightly better card, in my opinion. The Archelodon EX. Very beautiful card. Very, very pretty. In very, very great shape. That is an Archelodon EX card. A very pretty card. Coach Randy likes it. We got a lot of vintage Pokemon, too. Lots and lots of vintage Pokemon. You have but to say the word, and we shall pull out vintage as well. Coach Randy taking that down. All right, Coach Randy, I see you. Let me grab a bag for you. We got team bags rolling out here. And then those are going to go into shipping bags, and then those will go into shipping boxes, depending upon how big your stuff is. Coach Randy. There we go. Coach Randy taking it down. Nice. All right, let's grab a vintage real quick. We want to run some vintage at the same time. We'll run it at $1 as well, although it is definitely worth more than that. This is a base set Wartortle. A base set Wartortle. Base set 1 Wartortle. Very old Pokemon card. A base set Wartortle. That is from 1999, 2000. Nope, 1999. 1999 Wartortle from base set. 1999 Wartortle from base set. That is 25 years old now. How crazy. Gold from the garage, taking that down. Gold from the garage. That's going into your package. Gold from the garage. Alright, let's add to it and grab a Squirtle so that you can have a Squirtle and a Wartortle. Also from base set. This is a Squirtle from base set. A Squirtle from base set. A very lovely card. A very lovely card indeed. One of the initial 3 in some of the Pokemon games. And one of my favorites. A crowd favorite. Number Squirtle. Very beautiful card. I love the Squirtle. I think they're a really cool card. I love Wartortle. Blastoise is an amazing card. This is a Squirtle. Gold from the garage. Taking that down as well. Very nice. That is going to go home with you. All right, let's grab... In the back of this is... I've got some sets. Let's grab a set. We'll do a set. This is a valuable set. And we're going to start it at $1. We'll see how it goes. They're in amazing condition. This is a Charmander and Charmeleon, both from base set. The combined value on that is pretty decent, actually. You would be surprised. But you can have it for 50 cents a piece, I suppose. A Charmeleon from base set and a Charmander from base set. Both very old, very original cards from 1999. It was first edition and then base set. So this is the second series of these Pokemon cards that ever came out. And this is both the Charmander and the Charmeleon. And it's going to Coach Randy. Very nice. Super cool cards. You cannot be disappointed with those. All right. Up next, we're going to do a Bulbasaur and an Ivysaur. Also both from base set. Duplicate. This is a Bulbasaur and an Ivysaur. I put these sets together because I knew people were going to want them. I wanted them, so I have a set myself, and you guys can also have one. Both from base set, both 25 years old. An Ivysaur and a Bulbasaur. Both of them starter Pokemon. Ivysaur and Bulbasaur. Ivysaur and Bulbasaur. Gold from the garage, taking those down. Very nice. 50 cents a piece. Cannot complain. All right, let's do the last one. A Wartortle and a Squirtle. The value on this, again, is pretty decent, but you can have it for only 50 cents, as you just saw. Wartortle and a Squirtle, both from base set. Both of these are base set cards in immaculate condition. You could grade them, and they'd be worth, I believe, over $100 a piece. That is a Squirtle and Wartortle, both from base set. A Squirtle and a Wartortle, both from base set, going to Babout. Nice, Babout. All right, let's go. Let's grab a Vaporeon. I don't know that I can start this puppy at $1. Vaporeon number 28. Yeah, there we go. Vaporeon number 28. We're going to do it at $1 anyway. Why not? Let's go. Who gets it? I don't know. This is a Vaporeon from Jungle Set. A Vaporeon from Jungle Set. 25-year-old Vaporeon. One of the original evolutions. Prismatic Evolutions surrounds this card as well. This is a Vaporeon from Jungle Set. 25 years old. A very, very old, very cool card. And a PSA 10, it is a $180 card. Very, very beautiful. Vaporeon going to Coach Randy. Very cool card. Very, very, very cool card. We're going to have some base set Charizards soon, guys. I just want you to know we're going to have some base set Charizards here very soon. So be on the lookout for that when the time comes. Ditto number 18 is what's up next. Ditto number 18 from Fossil. This is Ditto number 18 from Fossil Set. What a card! Yeah, well, it's going to be amazing. Ditto from... They have a first edition Charizard, too. Ditto from Fossil Set. A very beautiful $5 card, ungraded. Over a $120 PSA 10. I'm sorry, $111 PSA 10 card. All right, no worries. No love for the Ditto, I understand. How about an Aerodactyl? Aerodactyl number 16. Alright, this is Aerodactyl number 16. Aerodactyl number 16. Restart auction. Let's go. Aerodactyl from Fossil. 25-year-old Aerodactyl from Fossil Set. In very, very great condition. An Aerodactyl from Fossil. 25-year-old card. A very beautiful Aerodactyl. Non-hollow. This is still a hit card. Just not a hollow card. That is still a very beautiful card, though. I've always loved the Aerodactyl cards. I think they're cool. Aerodactyl is kind of a slept-on Pokemon. I always loved getting them in the games. Gold from the garage, taking that down. Very nice. All right, let's grab something bigger. Misty's Poliwrath, number 31. Misty's Poliwrath, number 31. Duplicate. I do got to jump this one up. We're going to start doing some bigger valued cards, and so we're going to start the auction at $3. This is a Misty's Poliwrath from Pokemon Gym Heroes. This is a Misty's Poliwrath, and it is very, very clean. Every one of these cards is in very clean condition. And this is a Misty's Poliwrath. Ungraded, it is $11. An $11 card, ungraded. And it can be yours for only $3. That's where we're going to start some of these other cards at. Let's do a Clefable. Everyone loves Clefable. I know that. Clefable number 17. Clefable number 17. Okay, this one's actually only a $4 card. So we're going to grab a couple other cards to put with it. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do a 3-pack. There we go. A Clefable. I put a little too much on there, but who cares? A Clefable from Jungle Set, a Miltank from Neo Genesis, and a Sabrina's Mr. Mime. 3 very beautiful vintage Pokemon cards. The Sabrina's Mr. Mime card is sick. I love that card. And then a Miltank and a Clefable. All right, no worries. I don't blame you. I don't. You know what? Let's get crazy. Let's get crazy. We'll start this puppy at $5. This is a Japanese Zapdos from the Rocket set. Team Rocket from Japanese. It is a very old card. It is a very cool holographic card. And you can have it for only $5, which is quite a deal considering how much it is worth, especially in the condition that it's in. I'm not a particularly big Japanese card fan myself, but they do still sell for really good money, especially when you get them graded. And this is a pretty valuable card. I will let you... I'll take you can take it from here. It's a cool card. Home Game, taking that one down. Very nice. Yeah, that's a cool card. I like that card. I like it a lot. Okay. Let's do another modern. Let's mix in some modern cards. Let's do... We'll go back to $1. And we'll start mixing in some modern cards. Let's do a Talonflame. Uno Mas, $1 for the Talonflame V. A super cool looking card. That is a Talonflame V. A very pretty card. The holo on this one is one of my favorites because of how it shines in the background and around its wings. I'm a huge fan of Pokemon art. I think the artwork in Pokemon is amazing. Melise taking that down. Okay, let me move this. I also have to get the giveaway put up. I just realized that is still floating around. Let's do that real quick. Middle of Nowhere taking down the giveaway. Very nice. All right, up next in the giveaway, we're going to do a Sabrina's Mr. Mime and a soccer holo card. Very cool. It is numbered, and that is going to be the next giveaway, a numbered soccer card, as well as that's probably I don't even want to think about how much value there probably is in that giveaway. So we're just going to do it. Start giveaway. Giveaway's live. Hop in the giveaway, guys. You're going to get a numbered soccer card. I don't know anything about soccer. And a Sabrina's Mr. Mime. And let's go back over here. Let me move this to there. There we go. All right, let's do an Alolan Executor EX. Executor EX. A very beautiful card. An Alolan Executor EX. He can be your friend. An Alolan Executor till the end. A very, very cool card. In my opinion, there is an SIR in this series for this card that is super duper pretty. And this is an Alolan Executor EX. Super duper pretty card. And it can be yours for only $1. Not a bad... We're doing dollar bargain box cards tonight. Just wait. If you're interested in getting a bunch of cards as well as... so these are the kind of cards that you can expect for inserts that I'm going to be putting into the packs. Those lots. So you're going to get a bunch of cards that are vintage, a bunch of celebrations cards, and then you're going to get one or two of these beautiful cards in those lots, those bulk lots. This is an Raging Bolt EX, and you know what? Just because, we'll put it with a Shelder from Fossil, and we'll put it with a Slowbro from Fossil. Now it's 3 cards, a wonderful 3-pack of cards for your Pokemon collection. Very nice. All right, let's do a Radiant Eternatus. Very cool card indeed. I love the Radiant cards. The holo pattern on these is my favorite. Radiant Eternatus. Super cool looking Pokemon card. Really, really clean, in amazing condition. And it can be yours for only $1. That is a Radiant Eternatus. A Radiant Eternatus. Super, super pretty card. Really, really great condition. And it's going to Coach Randy. Nice. All right, let's do a Mega Latias EX. This is out of the Phantasmal Flames or Mega Evolution series. That is actually a pretty cool card. Mega Latias EX, a Mega Latias EX, very, very beautiful. Mega Latias EX card. How pretty is that? A Mega Latias EX. Super duper pretty. And it is going to Coach Randy. Very nice. These cards are really great, and a lot of them are great for sets. Oh, here we go. Here's a fun one. Where to go? Pidgeot EX. Pidgeot EX. Very beautiful card. I love this card. I have one of these in my own collection as well. That is a Pidgeot EX. Super duper pretty. The hollow pattern on that is amazing. The card is in really great condition. And it can be yours. A very beautiful Pidgeot EX. Pidgeot EX. A Pidgeot EX. Bibout taking it down. Nice. Very cool card. Thank you so much for your purchase. Let's do a Kingambit. This card's really nice, and it is in really great condition. It is an Illustrator rare, and you can have it for $1. If you get it for that, I don't think that you will because of how nice it is and how valuable it is, but if you do, then congratulations. That is a Kingambit Illustrator rare. A very cool Kingambit Illustrator rare. It is a very nice card. In fact, I'm going to put it in a top loader. It's so nice. Yeah. It's going into a top loader because of how nice it is. Coach Randy taking that one down. They had such a nice card. All right, let's do another. Oh, here we go. Let's do Choice Belt, the gold one. That is a cool card as well. It is a gold card. Choice Belt gold card. Very beautiful. Choice Belt gold card. Also in really great condition. A Choice Belt gold card. Super duper pretty. Super duper nice. And it can be yours for only $1. Not a bad deal. Choice Belt. Nice. Moolie's taking it down. Let me grab your... Let's see. Right there. There we go. All right. Let's do... the Hydreigon EX, super duper cool card. Hydreigon EX. Look at how beautiful that is. Its eyes are looking at you. Look at the hollow in the eyes. It's hard to see it. Right there, you can kind of catch it. It's super cool. I love that card. It has been staring at me in this binder for a while, too. So I will be happy to see it going to somebody else who's going to appreciate it just as much as I did. A Hydreigon EX. Very cool, very pretty, and it is going to Coach Randy. Thank you so much for your purchase. That is going into your package. Let's do another cool one. This is a Lunatone. Number GG11. Whatever that means. Lunatone, number GG11. This deserves a top loader as well, just because of how cool it is. We got to get that in the top loader ASAP. That is just too pretty. Right out of the binder and into a top loader. That is a Lunatone Illustrator rare. I think that is a pretty card. Look at how cool that is. I would put this in a frame and put it on my wall. That's how pretty I think it is. Nice. Coach Randy taking that one down as well. Very cool card. Very, very cool. Let's do these next two together. They're actually pretty cool cards, and they do have some value. These are both Rotom V cards. This is two of them. Two Rotom V cards. Very beautiful, and they are facing each other. It is as if it is a set. Two Rotom V cards. Those are really cool. Very, very pretty. In amazing condition, and they're actually pretty valuable, so not too bad. Rotom V and Rotom V. Both Rotom Vs. Going home with Coach Randy. Very nice. Excellente. All right, let's grab the Vulpix V. Super cool card. Another one of my favorites. An Alolan Vulpix V. Alolan Vulpix V. That is a cool card. Make sure to get in that giveaway, guys. We've done like 7 giveaways or 5 giveaways or 6 giveaways. We're going to keep doing them. Malise looking like they're going to take down this Alolan Vulpix V, a very special card indeed. The hollow shining through the eyes as well, into your soul. Malise taking that down. How about the Infernape V? A very cool Infernape V. Edit item. Just got to check this. There we go. We're good. Infernape EV, a very, very nice card in very, very great condition. And Infernape V, we do have some higher value cards if anyone is interested. I can grab some much better cards. We're going to run the low end stuff, but if someone wants something better, we have some better stuff. Lots and lots of better stuff. All right, let's do that. Let me grab something real quick. All right, I'm gonna put something out there, and we'll see what you guys think. This is an M. Rayquaza number 76. It is a $31 card, ungraded. It is an over $140 card in a grade 10. In a grade 10. I'm gonna start it at $5. It's a fantastic card. M. Rayquaza EX. Ungraded, it is a $31.88 card. Ungraded, it is a $31.88 card. Ungraded, it is $31, but you can have it for cheaper. M. Rayquaza EX, a very special card. M. Rayquaza EX, an M. Rayquaza EX. It is a very, very cool card. $31.88 is what is in ungraded condition, is what they sell for actually pretty regularly. You can just pop this sucker on eBay and make all your money back. Malise taking that one down. Very nice. Okay, we have a couple others. Let's do this. Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, first edition. Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, first edition. I'm going to start it at $5. It is a very, very nice card. Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, first edition. Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, first edition in immaculate condition. This is a Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. Very old, very cool card. Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. In a grade 10, this goes for $225. And I am confident because I have 3 of these in my grading box. In fact, that's what I'm pulling this from, is my grading box. Home Gabe taking it down. Get it graded, Home Gabe. Get it graded. All right. Let's grab something else good. Give somebody a good deal. All right, I'm going to put this out there. If somebody wants it, it's going to be a small lot of cards. The Umbreon by itself is worth it if you know what you're looking at. But just so you do know, I'm going to let you know what I'm looking at value-wise. Umbreon number 17 is a $60 ungraded card, and the rest of those equate to over $20 in value. That is $80. An Umbreon, very beautiful Umbreon, a Lugia, a Pikachu. The Umbreon is $60 by itself ungraded, and the rest of those equate up to $20. That is $80 in total value, and that can be yours for only $40. All right, no worries. Not a problem. How about this? I'm gonna put it up at $99, which is what I believe it to be worth. Rayquaza EX number 123. A Rayquaza EX number 123. This is worth stupid money in graded conditions. And it can be yours for only $99 and $99 for a Rayquaza EX. Screenshot that and look up that card. Rayquaza EX123. Just throw that into price charting and let me know if you want me to rerun it, because I can do that. Oh my. Oh my. We're going to restart the auction. We're going to move the auction down back to $1. And we're going to run a Pikachu. Why not? Run it at $1. Pikachu. Very beautiful Pikachu from Celebrations. Oh, Pikachu from Celebrations. Oh, the giveaway ended. We will grab that. Pikachu from Celebrations set. A Pikachu from Celebrations. A very cool card. If you don't have one, you should get one. That is a very cool Pikachu. Going home with Coach Randy. Love it. All right, I'm going to put these other ones away. Well, I guess I could show them off real quick in case anyone is interested in the other ones. Obviously, we have the Rayquaza. We have these Miyus. I'm going to get those graded. Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. We have this very beautiful tag team card. Umbreon and Darkrai. A Mewtwo and Mew. A Pikachu. Look at that card right there. That's $380 ungraded. We have 2 Ancient Miyus. Just say the word and we can look at running some of this stuff. We have a Shining Magikarp. Shining Magikarp. That's $295, I think, ungraded. Sneasel EX. Politoed. And then the Umbreon. And also a Pichu. Just let me know. Those prices don't reflect what I might run them for. Who knows? Let's circle back. Let's circle back to the cheap cards. Let's do the Phalanx. This is a cool card. We're going to do a higher start on some of these. This is a Phalanx. Very beautiful Phalanx. A Phalanx Illustrator Rare. And we'll throw in a Slowbro from Fossil Set and a Natu from Fossil Set to make it that much better. But you're going to get the Phalanx Illustrator Rare and 2 Fossil Vintage Pokemon cards. A very beautiful set of cards indeed. Burr, welcome in. 3 very beautiful cards, and they can be yours all in the same auction. Oh, the giveaway went as well, and that went to Middle of Nowhere again. Very nice. Okay, let me move this down here. Middle of Nowhere, those are yours. These are going to Burr. Burr. Got your box right here, Burr. Okay, let's grab another. Let's go. Let's do the Pikachu V. It's actually a really, really nice card. Pikachu V. Pikachu V. That is a beautiful Pikachu V. Oh, I didn't mean for it to be $3, though. So let's just pile in some stuff. Some vintage cards. We'll just pile in vintage Pokemon until it makes it okay, which I think it is now. Pikachu V and 4 very beautiful vintage Pokemon, including a $3 Horsey. So there you go. That is a lot of value. If you start looking at vintage cards, you'll see there's a lot of value in even just the basic ones. All right, let's do the Okidogi EX. Okidogi EX. That is an Okidogi EX card. Very beautiful. Oh, dang it. It's at $3 again. Okay, just start piling on. There's even an original Pokeball from Jungle. That's cool. And a Drowsy. All right, there we go. 5 vintage Pokemon plus the Okidogi. We'll go back down to $1 here in just a second. Coach Randy's going to take it anyway. All right, Coach Randy. Since you were so kind as to bid on it, we're going to toss in this beautiful basketball card as well. Very nice. Okay, we're going to run back down to $1 so that we can have fun with this all. Duplicate. Return to the $1 series. Here we go. This is a Decidueye EX. I can't say it. I can't say it. Can you say it? I certainly cannot. That is a Decidueye EX. Very beautiful card. Great for a binder. Great as a gift. Great to just eat it if you like to eat Pokemon cards. You know, maybe you do like a catch and cook type thing. I don't know. I wouldn't suggest eating Pokemon cards. Definitely don't actually eat Pokemon cards. All right, here's a Mewtwo. This guy's actually pretty valuable, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look it up. Mewtwo, 56. No, no. Well, actually, yes, yes, it is. Hold on. Ah, okay. I may not be able to sell this at $1, guys. I do apologize. This is just a little too nice. I'm just trying to look and see. Cosmos Hollow. Yeah, we're gonna hang off on that one because I can't identify what it is, and I don't want to. Yeah, whatever. We'll do it for $1. I don't know if it's the more valuable one or not. If it is, it's worth 30. If it's not, I can't tell. That is a Mewtwo. It's either worth $1.50 or it's worth 30. I just don't know because there's two cards that look just like it, and I can't tell the difference. You would think I'd be able to, but I can't. That is a Mewtwo, a very beautiful Mewtwo, reverse hollow, or I don't know. All right, we're gonna put it with the Great Tusk just because. Restart the auction. Great Tusk EX and the Mewtwo. Great Tusk EX and the Mewtwo. That is a Great Tusk and the Mewtwo. That is two very lovely cards, and they can be yours for only $1. Oh, 2 bids, 3 bids. There's a small bidding war going on. Well, I don't know. That Mewtwo could be the more valuable, and it may not be. The Great Tusks are actually pretty cool cards as well. So either way, going to Coach Randy. Very nice. All right, let's do a cool giveaway. This will be the next giveaway, guys. All right, there's the giveaway right there. All right, let's grab some more. $1. Flamigo EX. Flamigo EX. You know what we might do is shift these to like sudden death auctions. Why not? I don't ever do those. We're gonna after this one, we're gonna jump to sudden death just because I don't ever do that, and these are cheap cards anyway, so why not? Flamigo EX. Might as well have a little bit more fun with it. Flamigo EX. All right, and we're gonna put that down. And for the first one, we're gonna do a Skunk Tank V. For the first one, we're going to edit the item, restart, edit the item. We're going to put it on sudden death. 10-second sudden death. 10-second sudden death. 10-second sudden death. Skunk Tank V. You know what? We'll put it with the Flamigo EX. Both cards to start it off. Both of them right there. All right, Melise taking that down. Very nice. Melise, those are going with you. All right, let's try another one. Alolan V. Very, very nice. Alolan Vulpix V, a very beautiful card. Alolan Vulpix V, a very, very beautiful card. Alolan Vulpix V. All right, no worries. Let's do an Armorage EX. Armorage EX. Restart auction. Armorage EX, an Armorage EX, Armorage EX, very beautiful card. Armorage EX, going to Melise, nice. Very good, very good. We'll probably get through more cards this way. Duplicate, start auction. We'll do that one, and we'll do the Vulpix. 2 cards. That's like $7 in combined value. There you go. Copperjaw EX and an Alolan Vulpix V. Nice. All right, that was a hoot of fun. Duplicate. Edit item. Now we're going to go down to 10-second non-sudden death and continue this. A Chestnut V. Chestnut V. That is a Chestnut V. A very beautiful Chestnut V. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. No worries. Let's grab a Cerulege EX. This is like a $7 card, I believe. A Cerulege EX. Cerulage EX, a very beautiful, very colorful card. A Cerulage EX. That is a Cerulage EX. Very pretty. Oh, Burr wants a piece. Cerulage EX. Going to Burr. There you are, Burr. Burr. How about a Wellspring Mask Ogerpon EX? That is a cool card as well. A Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. You know what? We'll even throw in the Chestnut V. You're going to get both. The Chestnut V and the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. No worries. Let's jump to a vintage card. Brock's Onyx. All right, a Brock's Onyx number 69. Brock's Onyx number 69. That is a very cool vintage Pokemon card. We'll put it with the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. That is a Brock's Onyx from Pokemon Gym Heroes. All right, no worries. Let's do a Magmar from Fossil. A Magmar from Fossil set. And we're going to pair that with the Brock's Onyx. That is 2 vintage Pokemon cards. A Brock's Onyx and a Magmar. A Brock's Onyx and a Magmar. Nice. Gold from the garage, taking it down. 2 very cool cards. Going to you. You guys want to see something special? Let me pull this out. Just so you guys have an opportunity to see it, because I've never seen it before. This is a sealed first edition Machamp. That is sealed. If ever there was a card that could get a 10, this is it. It is sealed still from when they put this in the packaging for the promotionals. This is a sealed first edition Machamp. How cool is that? Anybody want to buy it? I'd sell it. We could talk about it. It is a cool card. But instead, we're going to run something bigger. We're going to run a Magneton holographic. Number 9. Number 9, duplicate. I got to start it higher, though. I got to start it at least at $5. It should get even way more than that. That is a Magneton from base set, guys. That is a Magneton from base set. Is a Magneton holographic card from base set. Nice. Malee's getting it for $5. What a deal. You will not be able to get that for $5 pretty much anywhere else if I had to guess. How about a Sylveon? This is actually a really cool card. We'll toss this in and put it at $1. This is a really cool Sylveon card. This is a very cool Sylveon. Very lovely Sylveon card. And here, we'll put it with the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon and a Natu. Going to Burr. Very nice. Let's flip back to the front and grab some more EX cards. Everyone likes EX cards. Dondozo EX. Perhaps the best Dondozo is the Dondozo that is an EX card. There you go, a Dondozo. No worries. How about a Goldango EX? This is actually a pretty valuable card, I think. Hold on. Let me just not misspeak here. Oh, yeah, that's $9 card right there, everybody. A $9 card. A $9 card starting at $1. Restart auction. Starting at $1. That is a Goldango EX. A Goldango. You may put it in a top loader. It's over $5. Might as well top load it. Goldango EX, guys. Goldango EX going to Malee's. Nice. Okay, a Claw EX. A Claw EX. No, I removed it instead of duplicating it. Let me just make sure I didn't increase the shipping on that one. Okay, we're good. A Claw EX. Claw EX. A Claw EX. A very beautiful Claw EX card. Oh, how pretty is the Claw when it is in the top or in the penny sleeve like that. It has all that shininess to it. A Claw EX. Oh, how wonderful it is. The Claw EX. Sorry, no worries. How about a Luxray EX? That's a cool card. And I'm pretty sure people like to collect this one. So here we go. A Luxray EX. A Luxray EX. Super duper cool looking. That hollow pattern is really, really nice on there. A Luxray EX. A Luxray EX coming out to you if you want it. A Luxray EX. Super duper cool. All right, we'll set that one down. Let's grab... How about a Great Tusk? This is a Great Tusk EX number 72. A Great Tusk EX number 72. A Great Tusk EX number 72. Super duper pretty. Very wonderful hollow pattern. Hollow pattern. And it can be yours for only $1. A wonderful Great Tusk EX. All right, we're gonna set that one down. I'm gonna add that to the giveaway. That's now been added to the giveaway. Blissey EX. A Blissey EX. A very beautiful Blissey EX card. Maybe we do some more vintage. You guys want more vintage? Would you prefer vintage or modern? Would you prefer full art or not? Would you prefer EX or Vs? We got to know these things. These are questions. Let's go. Let's grab one of these. Absol EX. A super pretty card. Absol EX. One of my favorites. Hopefully you don't buy it because I actually like this card a lot. But that's an Absol EX. Absol EX. The sleeve is dirty more than the card is. Absol EX. A very beautiful Absol EX. Burr, you won the giveaway. These are going into your box. Burr. All right, that's an Absol EX. Not going home with anybody. How about an Unknown V? Unknown V. Very cool card. Unknown V. A very pretty Unknown V. That can be yours. An Unknown V. A super cool Unknown V. Unknown V. That is a very cool card. All the Unknown cards are cool in my opinion. I love them. I grew up collecting them, and this is going to stay with me. All right, let's go into the back. Let's grab a vintage Snorlax. Snorlax number 27. Number 27, duplicate. It's a higher value card, so I'm going to run it a little higher up because I don't have another one of these. So yeah. It's a $10 ungraded, $10.98 ungraded card. You can have it for $5. This is a Snorlax from Jungle set. A Snorlax from the Jungle set. A very cool Snorlax from Jungle. The year was 1999, and this was the card. Snorlax from Jungle. All right, no worries. We'll keep it. I just like that card too much. Let's run a Magneton non-hollow. Magneton non-hollow. Edit item, $1. Magneton non-hollow, $1. Magneton non-hollow, $1. Or is that hollow? No, I don't think it is. Magneton non-hollow from Fossil Set. 1999 Magneton hollow from Fossil Set. For $1. What a cool card. A Magneton from the Fossil Set. For $1. Not a bad deal. $1 if you ask me. But you weren't asking, so I will refrain from sharing again. Home game, taking it down. Alright, I have some more vintage here. Oh, somebody bought something. Malie's taking care of her payments, I believe is what that is. Thank you so much. Let's grab a small stack. I can't include the Pikachu because that's like a $10 card. And really, I shouldn't be doing all of these, but we'll do it. 4 very cool cards. Combined value of over $12. You can have all of them for $0.25 apiece. Quarter machine cards. They're not worth $0.25, though, I promise you. They are very nice cards. But I have to move a lot of cards so I can get more cards, so I can move more cards, so I can get more cards, so I can move more cards. Home Gabe taking it down. Nice. All right, let's do a lot of vintage cards. An Ekans, an Erika's Execute, a Bellsprout, and you know what? We're going to just start with 2 because these cards are pretty valuable as is, so I don't want to overdo it. Erika's Execute from Gym Heroes and an Ekans from Fossil. That is 2 lovely cards, and just because we're feeling it, we're going to toss in that Unknown V card as well. So all 3 of those very beautiful cards for 30 cents a piece. The Unknown V is a $3 card by itself. The Erika's Execute's a pretty nice card as well. Very old, very vintage, and it is going to Gold from the Garage. Very nice. All right, guys, we're going to do one more giveaway, and then we're going to get out of here for the night. We'll be back again, so fret not. We're going to do an Ammonite giveaway. In fact, let's do this. Let's quickly do the giveaway. Start giveaway. All right, giveaway has started. Giveaway has started. Get in the giveaway, guys. We're going to pull it super duper quick, like right away. Drawing winner. Burr won the giveaway. Very nice. Fret not. We're going to do a couple more, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're going to rapid fire some giveaways on vintage cards. All right, here we go. Oh, yep, there we go. Giveaways live. Giveaways live. Get in the giveaway. 3, 2, 1, and we're pulling it. We're just going to do several of these back to back. Kind of show our appreciation. Hidden Treasure Hub taking it down. Hold on, I got to get a bag for you. I don't think I have one yet set up for you. Let me look. Nope, I don't see a bag, so we're going to get you set up with one. That is a Bellsprout from base set 2. Expect that in the mail very soon. I've got 61 giveaways to get to, so it's going to be a busy night. All right, Hidden Treasure Hub, taking that one down. Hold on, we ain't done. Let's do an Onyx. Let's do an Onyx from Neo Genesis. An Onyx from Neo Genesis. Duplicate and start giveaway. Onyx from Neo Genesis. Get in the giveaway because we're pulling it. Rapid fire giveaways. Gold from the Garage, taking that one down. Very nice. Thank you so much for hanging out today. We are going to continue this. We're not done yet. A Growlithe from base set. $5 free card. Duplicate. You can literally grade these free cards and make a bunch of money. Growlithe from base set. A Growlithe from base set. Don't forget, there are card packs that you can buy. They're not packs. They're lots. They're a bulk lot of cards that are in the buy it now. They come with 50 cards, including many of the cards that we are featuring right here. Hidden Treasure Hub, thank you so much. If you buy one of those, you will receive 50 cards with cards ranging from base set all the way up to, and including a first edition card, all the way up to modern. I don't actually have as much. I have almost no modern, to be honest with you. Most of my modern goes to the kids, and then all this other stuff I put away in boxes. So it's mostly up to celebrations. Giveaways live again. Hitting that giveaway. We're gonna rapid fire these. A few more, and then we're gonna get out of here. Pupitar, very beautiful Pupitar, and we're pulling it. It is going to Melise. Nice, Melise taking that down. All right, final giveaway of the night. Final giveaway of the night, everybody. A Poliwhirl. Duplicate. Start giveaway. Poliwhirl. That is a Poliwhirl. A Poliwhirl. Very old, very nice Poliwhirl. Draw winner. Gold from the Garage. Taking that down as well. Very nice. All right, everybody. I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me. I don't think there's any other cards that I'm gonna run. Well, here let's do one final card. One final card. One final card. Okay, we're going to do a Flareon. One final auction. A Flareon number 19. That is a very valuable card, and it can be yours for only $1. A Flareon. Final auction of the night. A Flareon. A very beautiful 25. I do have a holo Vaporeon. Flareon, non-holo, but still a very beautiful, very collectible card. And going to Home Gabe. Let me see where it's at, and I'll show it to you, and you can decide if you would like to make an offer on it. It's clean, very, very, very clean. There it is, right there. Here's the card right there. What would you offer on such a card? It is very, very beautiful. I don't even know. It's just in such great shape, too. Vapor. Yeah. Vapor. They basically got pulled out of the packs and put immediately into these penny sleeves, and then the penny sleeves got put into a binder. So this is Vaporeon number 12. It is a holo. It is a very, very beautiful card, though. I just don't know. I let me think about it for a little bit. That's what I'm going to say. If you want to throw an offer at me, I'd be interested, but I just kind of want to think about it for a minute because I like that card a lot, to be real with you. But in order to let's do a Hitmonchan. Valuable, very valuable Hitmonchan, and you have it for $1. The Hitmonchan from base set. A Hitmonchan from base set. A Hitmonchan. Very valuable card here, guys. Base set Hitmonchan. Don't sleep on it. This should be in a top loader, quite frankly. This is a very valuable, very nice card. And you could get it graded, I can promise you. These are very, very nice, very gradable cards. And this is going to Thrifting Theology. Nice. That is now in there. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. We're going to get out of here for tonight. I will see you guys on the next one. Let's go over to Poker Dude.